good, it spawned me right back there, so that wasn't a big deal. Last I seen, they were in the bathroom, I thought, yesterday. Okay, I don't know if they were yours or not either. I found diamonds. Yeah, like right away in the shaft. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are doing a footage for Minecraft episode 4, the Iron Giant. Basically, we're on a hunt right now looking for iron. Suzume has some big plans for iron, and we're just trying to help him out by loading him up. And before the end of the episode, I'm going to create an Iron Giant. Well, I'll just say Iron Giant guy. Yeah, the Iron Golem. My bad. I just call it whatever I want because that's who I am. Yeah, probably. Well, I'm not sure. It's not necessarily up. It's just, with me at least, it's just a train of thought that was lost somewhere. Alright, good block of 8 diamonds. That's a nice start to the night. Too bad I didn't have the other pickaxe from my other game. That would have been nice to have a couple extra bonus diamonds. Oh, it's a block of 8 and I only got 7? Well, that sucks. Oh, there it is. There's the 8th one. It fell down. I can enchant a book. $55 gold. Man, I'm still bitter about losing all the gold I lost the other night. It wasn't even the diamonds so much that bothered me. I mean, there was a lot of them. But fuck, man, I was there after the gold to make those powered rails, and I lost like 80 gold. Yeah, and it was all just a silly little misstep that I had. Hole. The 16 chests are a lot, that's for sure. Wow, I am in a spot that historically has taught me in this game I'm about to find diamonds. But because every time I say that out loud it doesn't happen. But I just found coal, redstone, iron, and lapis all together. And any other time I've done that I've found diamonds close by. Mind you, kind of not far from where I found the original diamonds, but I would say there's probably another pot of them here. Of course, I am not turning out correct. Huh. Alright, now, back to this. Oh, imagine that. I'd be pissed if I didn't already find the fucking diamonds. Yeah. Oh, and some coal. You got that scaffolding? Is that what it is beside you? Okay, because how do you make that? Is it just wood? Bamboo. Alright. Is the bamboo farm far away? Well, I mean, where it grows. Fuck. Alright, fair. I just noticed there was an achievement for building it. Well, I need a ton. There's an achievement for building it to the sky. Yeah, well, scaffolding, yeah. I haven't found it in my other game. Yeah, but I mean, it's to the sky, so there's gonna need a lot of it. Yeah? Oh, cool. It's a good thing I got the, all that string from the spiders. Fuck, I can't get that. I hate lava. Oh, wrong side. Here we go. Fucking fantastic. For some reason, the headset turned itself off, so I don't know how long I've been sitting here just fucking talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. That was a fantastic movie. Did I ever, have I ever shown you the movie Demolition Man? Fuck, we gotta change that. There's when Wesley Snipes was young. Sylvester Stallone was young. Sandra Bullock was young. But it's a good movie. It's funny as hell, though. It used to be one of my favorite movies. I'd watch it. I mean... Fuck, I grew up at Nan's. Movies were my favorite thing, period. Ain't nothing to do there. Yeah, I do speak. I speak English, the language of normal people. And, you know, oppressed Indigenous peoples. You know, I've changed, like, there's been a lot of things that I said I'd do if I ever, like, decided to run for Prime Minister and became Prime Minister. But one of the things that I would definitely do is bring back Halloween. Apparently not if you're a Prime Minister. You're not allowed to dress up as anything for Halloween. Like, I mean, everyone's like, he's disrespecting Native people by wearing a headdress. It's like, it was Native people that gave him a fucking headdress. So, and then what? Oh, he was at the, don't know what he was at, but he was wearing the turban, right? And he was at that event, and then people were like, our prime minister looks fucking stupid, he's wearing a turban, how disrespectful. And it's like, are you fucking serious? Did you see him tie it himself? No. They fucking helped him with it. Like, everyone's saying, oh, this is disrespectful, except for the people who are doing it for him. Which is their religion and their belief and everything else, but everyone else is telling them how they should feel about it. It's like, fuck, man. And then there's, like, this whole thing with blackface Halloween costume from when he was, like, in fucking high school. And it's like, first of all, just because it's deemed racist now, doesn't mean it was deemed racist then. Look at everybody with him having a good fucking time in that picture. People weren't like, oh, you know, Justin, you shouldn't do that. Well, yeah, because, I mean, at the time, people were like, okay, this blackface thing is kind of funny, right? So it wasn't a social fucking miscue or a social faux pas. It was just like, people did it. It was a fucking costume. Just the same way people would dress up their kids in little Indian costumes at the time. Can play cowboys and Indians for Halloween. And now you can't even fucking do that. Like, oh my god. Like, you know what I'd like to do? And I don't know if you're up for it, but I would love more than anything if you dressed up as a fucking Indian and went to school for Halloween like that. I know. And then what are they gonna do when you're like, excuse me, I'm in fucking traditional attire, you son of a bitch. It's fucking the Haudenosaunee fucking assholes. They just fucking, I'm so tired of these fucking Mohawk people. Like, get a fucking grip, you cocksuckers. This isn't your land. It never fucking was. But no, they're like, in this area there's even a thing in like uptown. There's a fucking artist drawing, and it's like, you're on the traditional land of the Haudenosaunee people. No, you're not. You're on the traditional land of the Mississauga people, the Ojibwe speaking people. Get it fucking right. Like, it's so irritating that it doesn't even matter where their land was. As long as they cry hard enough, the government's gonna be like, well, we can't argue with that. Because, like, we raped them, we gave them smallpox, they didn't like the fucking buttons we gave them. 100 years later, mind you, they liked them a lot when we gave them to them. See, the thing is, there's a lot of things that, as Indigenous people, we should be complaining about, but there's a process to it. Okay? There's a process. And they're always, like, doing it wrong, the people who do it. Those political junkies that are all over these things and trying to get all these rights and freedoms back. Okay? So they're like, well, this is our land and you basically stole it from us. Well, they didn't. Okay? The trade wasn't fair. No shit, it wasn't fair. They gave fucking nice little shiny buttons for all the land. But here's my thought. If it's not fair, okay, and, you know, the government or the Supreme Court or whoever's now deeming that the land has to be given back, I think it only fair that these fucking native people return the buttons. But where's all the talk about that? Where's all these little trinkets that they got? Pissed away. That's where. And it's fucking bullshit. Because now we have a prime minister who wants to be in touch with the people, but then the other people are like, well, you can't dress up as an Indigenous person or a Native person or a Haudenosaunee or whatever the fuck you want to be called at this fucking time in life. But get over it. Pick a fucking name, stick with the name, and that's what we'll call the fucking Native people of North America. Because that's one thing. It's always politically incorrect. Every couple of years, the last thing we called each other is always politically incorrect all of a sudden. It's like we were content being called Native people. We had Native and Indian Affairs as a part of the government. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, no. we want to be called... Oh no, sorry, it started with Indian, and then we were like, no, we want to be called Indigenous. So the fucking government was like, fine. Fine. Can't call you Indian, we can't call you Native. What do you want to be called? And then we were told, well, the Indigenous people. That's what we told them. So they were like, okay, cool. We'll do that. And now it's not even, you know, we're at the point where we can't even call ourselves Indigenous anymore because it has to be more specific. Which is fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So, I don't know. Things just need to get along. And it's just, you know, you have a couple... And what's going to be interesting about this all, right, is that, you know, the censors are going to be like, oh, we can't allow this chat on there, we can't have this video up, or we can't this, or who knows, right? So, even as, you know, Native people, we're going to get fucking, I'm going to get flagged, because I'm the one actually doing the conversing, for fucking this about my own people. The censorship is fucking retarded. Yeah, you know, and if you do that, that's fine, you know. Well, and people should get mad, but they should get mad for the right reason. Not because we're talking about it, not because I'm pissed off about certain things about it, but because of the misrepresentation. Like, that's the problem. And like I said, a lot of Indigenous people, Native people, whatever you want to be called, they don't care. They just don't care about it. They're just happy living their life, not bitching. But there is another group, the politically charged ones, who have to be protesting everything and saying, this isn't fair to this day, and this isn't fair, and this isn't fair, and this isn't fair. And it's like, you know what? Get the fuck over it. This is 2019. It's not 1880 fucking 4 or whatever. It's not 1732. It's not fucking 4 AD. It's now. If you got fucking issues in your life now, it's not because you were born Native. And then you get the YouTube, there's going to be those people. Well, what about the people that have no water on their reserve? What about them? Want me to feel sorry for people who are like, oh, I don't have water in my reserve. Why should I feel sorry for them? They have fucking feet. Right? So fucking move to somewhere where there's water. Our people never had a problem with that, you know, for, well, as described in our stories, time immemorial. Wherever there was, it was like, oh, you know what? There's no buffalo here. There's no deer. There's nothing to eat. What are we gonna do? We're 700 years away from the white people coming. Like, they fucking moved. They went to where the resources were. They didn't cry about it and be like, someone else fix my problem. Fuck. And they're like, oh, there's inadequate housing in Ottawa-Piscat. Okay, it's cold. Your housing sucks. Move. Get your shit and move. And maybe I'm biased because, you know what? When I didn't like the way my life was when I was young, I didn't cry to people to make it better. Guess what I did? I fucking moved. I had, fuck man, I had $38. $38. And I spent 30 of it on a bus ticket. And that was only getting me halfway to the destination that I wanted to be at. But I did it. I got to my destination, and the funny thing is that I was young. I was 19 at the time, and I just had enough, you know, and I was like, this isn't the life that I lived. There's no opportunity here. There's nothing here for me. So I moved. I decided I'll take what I had, move. I walked all the way into Peterborough because I had $38, didn't have enough to do it any other way. Into Peterborough, bought a bus ticket, $30, took me downtown Toronto. And that was that, you know. Got to my destination somehow. Well, not somehow. I was able to get, there was a time Greyhound had a promotion. If you got a can of food for the food bank, you get 50% off your bus ticket. But I hadn't... Greyhound was notoriously bad for running promos out of Toronto only. They would across the country, but you could only manage them certain places. So I couldn't take advantage of that from my Peterborough part of the trip. So I had to pay full price for the ticket to Toronto. And then the ticket to Brantford was like 17 something. But to Toronto, I had $8, so I had to make up the 50 cents, which in Toronto isn't very hard, but I had been questioned by a police officer in the night there and explained what was going on, and he ended up giving me $5 when I only needed 50 cents. Yeah. He gave me $5, and he was just like, I know you said you needed 50 cents, but here's $5, so get yourself a sandwich or whatever. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks, right? Probably the nicest thing any police officer had done for me at the time in my life. But yeah, ended up with a sandwich and my ticket all the way to Brantford. But the point of the story is, there was nothing for me when I lived on the reserve. There was nothing there. My life was going to go one fucking further direction, and it wasn't a direction I wanted to go in. But I didn't sit around fucking telling other people they needed to fix my problem. I fixed it. You know, like, and that's just the way it is. So if you don't have running water, fucking move to where there's running water. It's like, I don't know why people have to be told this, but if there's a raging forest fire coming right at you, fucking government to make things better with an air bomber for water, fucking move. It's like, this isn't rocket science. It's fucking common sense. So no, I don't feel fucking sorry for those groups of Indigenous people that are gonna cry about shit like that. Because they can fix their problems if they just fucking do something about it. Anyways. Alright, fair enough. The disclaimer is, the people engaging in this conversation are registered Indians by the meaning of the Indian Act of Canada. So fuck you if you think we're wrong about our opinion or we don't understand shit. And it's funny because we have to be part of the club, I guess, to actually make those statements. We have a club card and everything. They call it a status card, but I get discounts at stores, so that sounds like a club card to me. Yeah. Other people can't get that club card because they don't have enough clean blood in them. Fuck, man, even more emeralds. I found like 3 emeralds down here. Yeah. And I'm hoping that I make it through this mine shaft on the way back. 4 emeralds. I just found 2 really close to each other. Oh shit, I need to make an anvil. You have an anvil? Okay, I'll just use yours instead of wasting all the iron on one. Yeah. As soon as I'm done digging. I think I have enough pickaxe left, but we'll see. I can't be too far from where I need to be. Actually, I might be. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff I haven't come across yet that I think I should have, like maybe this gravel. No, that's not gravel. It's andesite or whatever it's called, but I found some iron. Anyways, I think that rant's over for now, but the bottom line is, get the fuck off the Prime Minister's back for having Halloween costumes when he was younger. Like, fuck. made him apologize for something he's not actually sorry about. I wouldn't be. I'd just tell everyone to fuck off. It's Halloween. Like, get over it. Like, I don't even understand how people can be offended by it. It's like it had nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. I know, they didn't even know him at the time. And if they did, they were in the picture with him. So, well, yeah, not even if it was, like, direct encouragement, right? But, you know, nobody at the time seen anything wrong with it. Because it wasn't like he was like, you know what I'm gonna do, man, for Halloween? I'm gonna fucking make fun of black people. I call him being recorded as saying that anywhere. Like if he was... Oh, there's another one. An emerald sticking out of a wall. It was down the original shaft near the lava, but it was on a wall that I had my back to. Yeah, there's another emerald. I'm just gonna protect it, actually. I don't know. Like, you know what I would love to see? You know what I'd absolutely just... I swear to God, I'd do everything I could to try and meet Tom Holland if on November 1st of this year, he just went on public record to say he was offended by all the kids dressing up as Spider-Man for Halloween. I would do anything for him if he fucking ever did that. Because that's the same thing. It's just like... I don't know. That'd be amazing, though. Or even Robert Downey Jr., because he's more of a badass. If he, like, got pissed off and bitched at all the people dressing up as Iron Man, I'd fucking love it. I'm offended. I made that character who he was. Nobody fucking liked him till I did it. You're at your house? Oh, okay. I'm not seeing an anvil. 2 by 2. Oh. Okay. Oh, what do you got this water for? Yeah. Okay. One diamond fix, 2 diamond, 3 diamond fix. Fuck. All right. Oh, that's funny. How did you make this banner wave like this? Your banner outside your house, it's waving. How do you do that? No, this. Oh, okay. Oh, something else I need to learn. Oh, what's that? That glowstone? Corner? Where do I get that? Then, yeah, no, I wanted it for my other game, for my aquarium. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, fuck, why not? Whee! Not pointless, it's fun. Oh, cool. That's an incredible waste. No, it looks... Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. All that typing wasn't for nothing. I'm reading. I'm trying to keep up. And Jagmeet Singh does not need to be our Prime Minister. At all. Period. So how does this work? Yeah. The dropper. Okay. Okay, so you have water going over top, and you have the dropper, and then these hoppers. And how does it sort stuff? This 4 cubes. Okay, but how does it know? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so but how does it know how to sort it? What tells it this one is for redstone and this one is for blue? Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay, so but I'm lost on how it knows. That's all. Okay, so you have to have redstone in this chest? Okay, so the hopper sorts has some in it. Okay, gotcha. Right, but there always has to be 41 redstone in this hopper? Okay. Okay. It'll bling? Your water's gonna bling bling. Okay, gotcha. So where is it exactly that you empty inventory out and it ends up over here? So there'd be like a tube system, basically. Okay. I can feel that. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll have to learn that. Because that'd be really convenient at my other one, because I have a whole bunch of garbage. Yeah, no doubt. Digging your way up now. I'm gonna go back to my house and figure some shit out. On the wall or in the corner? So straight ahead from the door? Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, you went downhill quite a ways. There's a punk ass munchkin on my chat, you know, demanding that I don't go there about Jagmeet Singh being Prime Minister. And I don't know what that's all about. A person can't express his political views. Political, not political. I don't know what political is. I was trying to say political. Either way, Jagmeet Singh is not the choice for Prime Minister. He's just not. We've been political. Just political. And we've been talking about Justin Trudeau and you know, how all he did was wear a fucking, you know, Halloween outfit. Something, well, it's not that it was respectable, but it was a fucking widely used Halloween costume at the time. But, you know, Jagmeet Singh, I mean, we'll be honest, in the time he's really been in the spotlight, he hasn't been completely fucking trustworthy, you know. Came out and he was, you know, a step for his political career, a good step for, you know, people of that ethnicity in Canada being in politics, and it was all great. And then, you know, yeah, Pelotox, I thought it was. Yeah, Pelotox. But either way, the thing is, he was, you know, really cooperative and really friendly with Justin Trudeau for a long time, and they were getting along really well. And as soon as there was a scandal, right, even before there was any shred of evidence saying that what was on is actually what was going on, he was fucking Justin Trudeau like they were enemies, and it was retarded. And it's just like, this is not the kind of person you want as leading your country. If they're willing to turn on someone that they're saying is they're good friends and they're working cooperatively together in politics, and the minute something comes up and there's no proof and you're fucking hanging them by the neck, like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the kind of person we want running the country. And don't even get me started on fucking Andrew Scheer. That guy is worse than fucking Ford. You know, like, living in Ontario, who has friends that are associated with the LGBTQ movement, whether they are part of it or they're supporting it, they don't want Andrew Scheer to be a fucking prime minister because shit's gonna get really ugly for those people. Like, it's just fucking sickening that we're sitting here and Andrew Scheer can literally say that he's going to fucking disrupt the rights of all these people, and no one wants to talk about that because they're too busy complaining about a fucking Halloween costume. Like, I don't get it. It's dumb. I don't know. People just need to stop the way that the media wants them to think, the way that they're put in their head. They're told, oh, this should be bad, and they're like, you're right, that should be bad. And no one asks why. And it's fucking crazy. Oh, play. But it leads down to the same thing that it's talking to about, you know, Indigenous people. It's like a group of them says, oh, this isn't right. And everybody gets fucking scared. Like, if you were to poll Indigenous people as a whole, you'd find out that, you know, most of us aren't even fucking bothered by half the shit people say we're bothered by. You know why? Because it doesn't fucking matter. This shit happened how long ago? When the fucking... whenever. You know what my favorite is, though? All the Indigenous people in America who are like, Christopher Columbus a fucking asshole. He enslaved Native people. Okay, but not in North America. So what are you fucking crying about? No, he didn't even come to North America, which is another thing, which is weird that they have Columbus Day in the States. And they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense because I don't want to go through the effort of finding out that it was wrong. Yeah, you know, so like, in South America, yeah, they can probably hate on Christopher Columbus properly. But the North American indigenous population has absolutely no right to say anything. But what do you do? people will fucking jump on the bandwagon because they don't want to do a quick Google search. You know how fucking sickening people are getting online? You see all these Facebook buy and sell groups? You go into a buy and sell, it'll be like, where can I get tires changed on my car? It's like, it's the same fucking question in Google and got an answer immediately. But no, they can't even think that. They can't even think, oh, maybe Google has an answer. Well, it is. I mean, and certain people have that aptitude and certain people don't. It's just how it is. It's how we operate as a species. But the fact of the matter is, like, it's getting to that point where people will take the harder route to find an answer for arbitrary reason that doesn't make sense. Yeah, and people are just like, I don't know what to do. I better ask the people on Facebook, people I don't even know, which is fine. I mean, if there was a group that was like, if you don't know what to do in the region, come to our group and we'll provide answers. Like, fuck, even if you don't want to use Google for some weird fucking reason, go to Yahoo Answers. There's a whole website set up for asking fucking questions. And other people will, you know, answer. And they kicked me off of there. Well, because some people ask really stupid questions. And it's not my fault that I answer the way I do. Oh fuck, I don't know. It's been a while, but I'll try and... Oh. I remember one. Probably the reason I actually got banned from Yahoo Answers. And I was doing good. I had like 400 answers and stuff like that that had received like thumbs up or whatever. And probably the one that one count I got banned on was this female. And I don't know, maybe she was being a troll, but it was like before trolls were like a common thing, really, on the internet. And she was like, I'm really scared that I'm pregnant. I gave my boyfriend a blowjob, and I stood on my head afterwards so that I wouldn't get pregnant, but I think I am pregnant. How can I find out? And I was just... I mean, I was mean. I don't remember my exact wording, but you can imagine. You're my kin. But yeah, like, how do you ask a question like that? How do you not know? If you don't know that you can't get pregnant from giving a blowjob, then you shouldn't be giving blowjobs.